Hey guys, it's Ross going on Space Coach. Today I'm going to be reviewing this, Smuggler's Run by Greg Rucka. This is one of the Journey to the Force Awakens novels. This particular one is a Han and Chewie adventure. So, like the other ones in this series, it opens with a scene set now, where it's a bunch of bounty hunters in a cantina, and they're trying to think, we need a fast ship to get our target. What ship can we get? And they say, oh, what about this one? What about that one? Then there's this old guy says, hey, have you heard of this one? Said, no prize for guessing who that is. And anyway, that old guy then starts to tell them a story about bounty hunting in the past and how good that ship was. And turns out, no prizes, it's Han and Chewie. So anyway, the story's about a mission they were sent on. This one, when is this one set? I think this one is set between A New Hope and Empire. So there's talk of Luke Skywalker, there's talk of Princess Leia. I think Han calls her royal annoyance, so it's very much in keeping with how it was in those first movies. So they have to rescue a slicer hacker in the Star Wars universe from being captured by the Imperials. So obviously there's much running around, of course, and there's also bounty hunters in that earlier storyline as well. And there's also a clone trooper called Torrent. At least that's what his nickname, as it were, rather than his designation, which is pretty interesting. I think it was Alicia Beck as the Imperial commander. Was that in this one or in Moving Target? I forget which. And she is the lady who Shara Bay impersonates in Shattered Empire when they try and rescue the Force Tree saplings with Luke Skywalker. But that's just as an aside. So no prizes for guessing that they managed to bamboozle the bounty hunters. It's a mixture of humans and aliens and robots. And they actually managed to briefly convince the Imperials that the bounty hunters are the people they're looking for. Which is quite funny. So obviously it means that Han and Chewie escape with the slicer, whose name is Emmat, and that is indeed the same Emmat from The Force Awakens. He is in the briefing scenes. He's an older gentleman with the long white hair and the beard. That's him. So obviously he's been with the Resistance, Rebellion, whatever, from that whole point. It's a really interesting book, as all of these ones are. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I said previously, the Luke Skywalker one, it took me a little while to get back into that, the new old canon, however you want to describe it. Because obviously I'd read so many of the books and everything that had come out the first time around, which obviously they're all now discounted. This one, it was easier to get back into that universe, I think, because obviously the Luke Skywalker one had primed me for it now. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Some really good illustrations in there as well. Let me see. There's one there. That's from the beginning with the older gentleman talking to the bounty hunters. I would thoroughly recommend this. If you love Han and Chewie, and who doesn't love Han and Chewie, especially now that there's only one half of that partnership remaining, I would thoroughly recommend it to you. And obviously there's little hints and nods to other things in Star Wars, and obviously to The Force Awakens, Emmat being one. But also, as I said, there's, I think, mention of Jabba the Hutt and all that sort of thing, and the price on his head. Anyway, guys, I thought I would just give you a quick overview of Smuggler's Run. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed. I like the video.